We have with me in the studio the Member of Parliament for Chianna-Paga, the Honorable Nikyema Billa Alamzy. Good evening and welcome to News Tonight on GHOne TV.
Good evening, my brother.
So it's been almost 5 months since assuming your role as MP for Chianna-Paga. As a first-time Member of Parliament, how has the experience been for you?
Thank you very much. First of all, I wish to say good evening to your cherished listeners and the good people of Chianna-Paga Constituency. By the name is Nikyema Billa Alamzy. I even realized the spelling was somehow wrong. Parliament so far has been so interesting, though the expectations I came to Parliament with and the reality there is quite different. Because when you get to Parliament, you realize you are there to represent your people. You are not an agent for development. But when you get back to the constituency, it's a different ball game altogether. You need to bring in development. You need to cater for people when it comes to health, when it comes to education. Everything, they look up to you, especially when you're running a rural constituency like mine. It's difficult, but I'm up to the task.
Well, let's come to the 120-day social contract of your party, the President John Dramani Mahama. Now, some critics, the NPP, are saying that, well, the president hasn't performed up to expectation. They say it's been 120 days of bitterness. What is your personal reaction to that?
To me, it's very unfortunate for a statement like that to come from the NPP. People that marked, that praised somebody like the former president, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, with their abysmal performance. You don't expect such people to praise NDC. And we are not even expecting them to say anything good about us. We are in and we are to account to Ghanaians, but not to NPP.
So beyond the 120 days, how does government intend to progress beyond these promises? Because in the past, we have seen governments make promises. Some of them do not see the light of day. Some of them are halfway through. Now it's been 123 days. We've seen the promises, those that have been fulfilled and those that haven't been fulfilled. How does government intend to progress beyond these promises for the rest of President Mahama's term?
So far, with the 120 days social contract that we have with Ghanaians, looking at it, we've fulfilled almost every part of it. We fulfilled about 20 or so living cells, and out of the cells, we've touched every part of it. Just that there are some policies that maybe it cannot be carried out, and it is not the fault of the government as at now, because Parliament is on recess. And there are, for instance, the 24-hour economy needs, the government needs to bring a policy statement to Parliament before they will roll it out. But here is the case, Parliament is not around. We are not around. We are in recess, and unless we come back. So policies of that nature, we've touched it, but it is not the fault of the president or the government. That's why we've not been able to fully execute it. But quite apart from that, going forward, we have a manifesto that we are running. And we are going to rule this country, we are going to govern this country according to our manifesto. NPP, they were having theirs. We are also having ours. During the campaign, they campaigned on our policies. They also campaigned on the, I don't even know, we were having 24-hour. We were campaigning around the 24-hour policy. They were campaigning around, was it Sisifiano? They were campaigning around Sisifiano or whatever it was. Wherever they go, they play music, Sisifiano, Sisifiano. That was what they were doing. So I beg them, they should allow us govern our country. We are, at the end of the day, we are going to account to Ghanaians, and we are not going to account to NPP.
Let's remain with the 24-hour economy policy, because it was your flagship promise during the election.
Yes.
How soon should Ghanaians expect this to be in full force?
Soon. As I said initially, that we are expecting a policy statement from the government to Parliament, that is from executive to Parliament. From there, it will come. I know definitely when it comes to Parliament, we will approve it. We will make sure that it will it is going to help everybody in the country. It is a game changer. That is the best I can say. Sometimes NPP will tell us that we don't even understand our own policy, that is the 24-hour economy, which is very unfortunate. Very recent, they couldn't make the difference between cancellation and review of the senior high SHS, the free SHS. So if people who could not make that difference, how will they understand 24-hour economy? 24-hour economy is like, let me use, it's like octopus. The tentacles are so many. We are talking about microeconomy here. We are talking about production. We are talking about employment. We are talking about job creation. It is a lot. It entails a lot. So if they fail to understand it, I understand them. Because sometimes I struggle to understand their struggle because they don't understand it. Instead of coming to us or asking us, if I have my child and you don't know his name, is it not only fair for you to ask me, what is your child's name, so that I will tell you? So if they don't understand it, they should take that bitter pill and ask us, what is the meaning or what does the 24 hours stand for, so that we will categorically explain it to them, open it up to them so that they will understand.
Now, one of the milestones recorded in this administration is the appreciation of the cedi. But the NPP says that that is not any miracle by the NDC. I mean, how do you react to this?
They are still having a problem with the way they lost the 2024 elections. So because of that, they find it difficult to understand anything that comes on board from NDC. They are telling us that it is not because of NDC or it is not because of the performance of the finance minister. That is why the cedi is appreciating against the dollar. Is there any logic in this? Then we will attribute it to who? That is my question.
They say that it's because of global happenings. That is why the cedi is appreciating, not because of the NDC.
We have our neighbors around us. And I can tell you that in Burkina Faso today, the CFA is not appreciating against the dollar. It is not at all. I even read somewhere, he said, Afenyo Markens, Honorable Afenyo Markens, I don't know. He's supposed to reorganize this party very well for them. But in a way, for the past 3-4 months, he's a good politician, though. But to me, of late, he's becoming a content creator. Anything that comes up, then he goes optically to say things that are not in order. I can tell you that for now, we are managing the country very well. We are managing the city very well. And they cannot attribute it to any other person than the government. And that is NDC, being led by the finance minister, the able finance minister.
Now, away from the 120 days social conduct, we just saw a video that's a story of the former vice president. He said that the NDC used the Boko conflict last year to score political points, and currently now the people in Boko are regretting that they voted for the NDC. You are a member of parliament in the Upper East region. Is that the reality on the ground? Are the people regretting voting for the NDC?
My brother, when it comes to the Boko conflict, I'm always reserved. I don't always want to go into it because they are my brothers, and I'm not happy. Whatever that is happening there, I'm not happy with it. And currently, the whole issue is with his able Asantehene and for him to mediate. So I wouldn't want to go much into it. It is unfortunate, very, very unfortunate for this matter to be coming from our own brother, the former vice president. But what I can say is that, let me just stay out of it and give you some clues. They gave us a game-changing, it started long before even NPP came to power. The Palugu Dam. I was expecting him to relate it the way he lost over there to issues of that nature. Your own brothers, Palugu Multipurpose Dam. which was supposed to be a game changer for the Upper East and the Northeast. You took 12, that's 11.99. So let me just make it $12 million with your cohorts. You took it and squandered it. Instead of constructing the multipurpose dam, we wouldn't be talking, if they had constructed it, we wouldn't be talking about lies and we have problems with electricity and whatever. We wouldn't be, everybody from Northeast, Upper East, we are hardworking people. And I can tell you that this multipurpose dam would have served very well in terms of irrigation. People wouldn't have, that rural-urban migration wouldn't have been there again. Are you getting me? You squandered that money, $12 million, which are meant for you to help your brothers. You are not talking about that one. And you are talking about conflict. In my constituency like this, there was no way. When I won the primaries, I knew I've already won. Because, for instance, there is a major road. We call it Naview Road. The bridge, a bigger bridge, unless you see it, if you can go to Paga and cover it, you Ghanaians will run into this thing with the people of Paga. The bridge broke down around 2021. You are a brother. You couldn't fix it. We've come to you severally. We've pleaded to your government severally for it to be fixed. You refuse to fix it. How do you expect such people to vote for you? Meanwhile, when it rains, they cannot go to their farms. They cannot go to the market. They cannot go anywhere. I'm using my constituency because I'm involved here. Chuchuluga, Chianna Road. NDC gave it out on contract. They had finished with everything. They were just left with almost 80% complete. You came and you abandoned it. How do you expect your people to vote for you? The Boku Road alone is a problem for them not to vote for you. So I wasn't expecting him to even talk about the conflict because they are our brothers. And if anybody will not empathize with them, we are supposed to empathize with them. So it is very unfortunate for him to even go to that direction. But I want to tell him that that wasn't the cause. It was about the misappropriation of funds there. They underdeveloped. Most of the constituencies were underdeveloped, and we needed development from there. And he failed us. So it has nothing to do with Boko. He should try to stay away from it.
Well, Honorable, we'll have to leave it here because of time. That was the Member of Parliament for Chianna-Paga in the person of Nikyema Alamzy Billa.